Why As You Like It?
It's a play it's been in me for years. I think at this time it felt exactly right for me because I'd just spent 3 years working on A Midsummer Night's Dream, which was a play that in a large part concerns itself with love and takes the condition of love to a very interesting and quite extreme extent and explores what love's about in an interesting way. So As You Like It felt to me a progression from A Midsummer Night's Dream towards something that I was very interested in. More stark, more austere, more complex, less sensational, and more delicate, subtle, and ultimately more profound in its meanings.
Or, if thou was not broke from company, abruptly, as my passion now makes me, thou hast not loved.
What's your favourite scene in the play so far?
The two scenes between Rosalind and Orlando are just probably the best duologue scenes I've ever worked on, and probably the best scenes about love that I've ever worked on. They are so complex and unexpected and subtle and brutal and painful and funny and extremely truthful and gripping.
I would not be cured, youth!
I would cure you, if you would but call me Rosalind, and come every day to my cot and woo me.
I mean, they are deeply famous, but what's interesting is each era remakes why those scenes are interesting. You see, in some ways you could see those scenes as the most beautiful expression of love, but I don't see that. I see them as fraught with pain and uncertainty and manipulation, although that does contain fantastic dedication of love. But I think that those scenes are quite rightly probably what the play is most famous for. That and The Seven Ages of Man. I think those two scenes are, you know, Shakespeare at his best.
One man in his town plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages.
For me, the biggest challenge of this process has been myself understanding the riddle of As You Like It, and myself helping the actors share that understanding and achieve more understanding themselves. I've asked a lot of the actors and they're giving back 100% of what's been asked of them. You're carving a kind of a new and particular path, all of our own. These scenes are changing in your hands, and that's incredible to see. Working in a brand new theatre is a new experience for me. I've never done it before. And it's fantastic to be part of a new thing. We will be the first play to play on that stage. That's a great question to ask. How does that stage work? What's great is that everybody here is so ready to put things right. So as long as you've got that spirit, working in a new theatre can only be an exciting thing, of course, and an adventure.